What is going on, YouTube? I told you I'd have another opening video soon, and so happens it's the next day. I didn't get the Aftermath booster box that I said I was gonna get. I got this because it was like half the price, and I actually haven't really opened up a lot of Brothers War anyway. And this is the gift bundle, so it comes with a foil Transformers card. The box itself is foily, as you can see. If you're wondering what's up with the magic card here, Kotori's face is, my camera's focusing on her face, so I figure I would block it out. And so, alright, here we go. Let's see what we get in this box. I like the bundles because they come with the storage box as well. Those are always fun. I don't have a gift bundle. I know the gift bundles come with different boxes, different types of boxes. But they also come with the, oh, that's cool, Transformers insert. That's neat. It's got Bumblebee and, or I guess Goldbug and Optimus Prime. Then on this side, it's got Urza, looking like all super planeswalkered out. So that's pretty cool. I do like those too. I like all the extras that Magic has, not just the cards. And the box is foil, and it's got all of these like mechs on it. These cool looking things. Alright, let's pull this out. Put these all off to the side. Whoa, cool. We always get like some dividers, and in this one, it's got Megatron and Starscream on one, and then it's got the Goldbug and Optimus Prime, Bumblebee. You know, it's cool. I do keep these at least. I do have some of these too, these counters, just because sometimes it's good to have an actual counter. And anyway, let's see what all we got here. So, of course, we get this. You know how to play the game. We all know how to play. We have a land, and I think these are foil lands. And then, of course, more how to play. Oh, nice. We got this dice, but it's like blue and red. I like the contrasting colors, and it's got, oh, it's a Decepticon and Autobot like logo. So it's Autobots on the left, Decepticons on the right. Super neat. That's awesome. It's one of those big ones. And then we've got 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. We got 8 set boosters and 1 collector booster, and we'll do the collector booster last, of course. Gift bundle from Brothers War. I never opened these up, like the land things, but since I'm doing a video, I'll go ahead and do it. You get a few lands. I think it's like a couple of each. And that's it. You just get 5 basics, the 5 different basics, I think, 4 each. So 20. And then you get this one here is like the foil versions of them. It's the same lands, but just foil. And you can already tell they're foil because it's all like, look at how curved up it is, and oh man, these are all curved up. Okay, so we got Queen Kayla Bin Krug, and look at that, crazy. And then we get a Blitzwing Cruel Tormentor foil as well, and this one's a mythic. 6/5. You can flip them. Man, it's a cool looking foil. I heard that the way to get rid of these is to use those, to get rid of the curved foils, you have to put them in a box, like a Tupperware or something, with those silica gel packets to suck out the moisture. Apparently that's what does it. I haven't tried it myself. This is like the most extreme I've ever had these like foils look. So, dang. Well, we have lands. We'll just stick them off to the side. And these are rare, so we'll stick them already. We'll start a rare pile already. And let's get started here. I like this set because it's artifact focused, so there's tons of artifacts. And every deck can use artifacts. That's the best part about it. Cool art cards. I love the art cards, like I said in the last video. The thing I like about these two is that they have art cards like, I think this is one, it's kind of like, if you see, it looks like it's kind of a, like a schematics card for the artifacts. So it's pretty fun. Got a land card. And then, I like putting all the lands I get into one pile. And you know what? Just for, you know, I was gonna like go ahead and sort these like while we're doing it, like, you know, artifacts, red, black. But never mind. Let's not do that. Oh yeah, see, like you get some of these artifacts that come with the classic retro frames. See, like this is what the new, you know, if you're not familiar with Magic, you're just watching this because you just think I'm cool, which is great. This is what the new artifacts look like, the current artifacts, you know, ever since, geez, I don't even know. It's been a while. But I played when they looked like this too. Old school. So here's the old one, here's the new one. Pretty neat. So you get a couple of those. The rare is the Gixian Puppeteer, and then foil. There's a foil Mine Worker, and then we have an artifact, Sword of the Chosen, the list card. This is pretty cool. This came in a Legends deck, Commander deck I played. This curling or whatever, the curve, what do they call that? That's the, you know, foil warp. It's not as bad as those. So we get a foil in every pack, I believe. So we get a rare, and get an art card. We get some land. We have a foil, and then our commons and uncommons, and possibly a list card, which is what we got. We got a list card. Oh, I forgot it. Where is right here? So yeah, like this is what I'm talking about. I like these, like the art cards that look like this. Look how neat. It's got like all the, it's like a schematic or like a like blueprints or whatever. Pretty neat. We got a full art island. Pretty cool. And let's just go through. Yay, Swift Foot boots. These are fun. I like these. Rare is Hercule, Master Wizard. I think that one's worth like 15 cents. And a mini game. We don't care about those. And a foil. A foil uncommon. Really excited to see what comes in this collector booster. Could be something really awesome. Could just be meh. But it came with it, so it's not like we went out of our way to buy just specifically that collector booster. Other schematics, like, this is so neat. 58 out of 81. This is Defense Grid. Fun card. I think it's like either take damage or things cost more when people play on their turn, on your turn. So that stops a lot of like counter spells cost a little more, I think. Either that or they hurt somebody. I know it's like something like that. Ornithopter for 0. Liquid metal coating. Oh, Fade from History. This one is a killer. I have this card in my deck in Arena. If I'm playing green, if I'm playing any kind of green deck or have green in it at all, this is always one I just throw in there just because you never know when you're playing against somebody who's just playing with artifacts or enchantment decks. And you play this, it just like kills their entire board. It's fun. Card might not be worth a lot, but man, it is a great card. It's so useful. Got a signature, gold signature art card. This one's Razor Lash Razor Lash Transmogrant by Keikai Kutaki. Pretty cool. Card. So many like artifacts in this. It's great. So our rare that we got is Door to Nothingness. Pay 2 of like every... Wow, look at that. Pay 2 of every color, sacrifice it, and target player loses the game. It's pretty good in a rainbow deck. Oh, we got 2 rares actually. We got Transmogrant's Crown as well. Equipped creature gets +2/+0 whenever a creature dies. This is whenever the equipped creature dies, draw a card. Can equip for 2 or 1 black. And we got a token. Yeah, our first token. Perimeter control is our perimeter patrol. Did I say control? Either way, that is what the foil is. All right, we just got halfway through. Got like 3 more packs after this. This one is Plains, just the Plains card. I got a foil Swampy. Alright. Demolition Fields, another land. Yeah, I just saw there's a Fade to History foil. So we got like Fade to History. What is this? Mythic. Looks like a commander mythic. Lands you control and land cards in your library are basic. Oh, wow. So you can just pull out like some non-basic land. Which is cool. You can use that with Evolving Wilds and stuff. Not a bad card though. Never seen that one before, but I didn't get the commander deck, so that's pretty cool. Classic. And then we have Kayla's Reconstruction. X and then 3 white. Look at the top 7 cards of your library. Put up to X artifact and or creature cards with mana value 3 or less among them onto the battlefield. Put the rest in the bottom of your library. Oh, that's pretty cool. If you play with a lot of low cost stuff and you pay like 6, then you can just, you know, take a look at the top 7 cards and put everything that's like 6 or less, or even like 3. Put like, oh wait, oh, it doesn't have to be. It's just X is however many cards. So if you pay 7, then in each one of those cards is like an artifact or creature less than 3. You just put them all in the field. Pretty fun. And then they just get blown up by this. Fade from History, which is another awesome... I love that card. I don't care if it's worth 10 cents or not. It's a very, very cool card. I'm glad to get 2 of them in this bundle. Oh, I just played with this lady last night in one of my... it's like a black and red deck. Ashnod, Flesh Mechanist. I don't know. And a Plains. We just got one of those art cards. Bitter Reunion. Third Path Salon. Liquimetal Casing. That's kind of a cool looking card. Portal to Phyrexia. And speaking of Evolving Wilds, I was just talking about that. It's a foil of Evolving Wilds. Okay, so, well, I might as well just put this in lands. I already put foil lands over there, so. Portal to Phyrexia costs 9. When it enters the battlefield, each opponent sacrifices 3 creatures. At the beginning of your upkeep, put the target creature card from a graveyard onto the battlefield under your control. It's a Phyrexian in addition to its other types. Dang, so when this comes in, you just blow up 3 creatures that the opponent controls, and then you can just put any card in a graveyard onto your battlefield into your control. So you can grab one of their, like, you can kill some of their most powerful creatures and then just bring them back on your side. That's kind of neat. But I mean, it costs 9, so you still gotta, you know, pay for that. This one's cool. This one's Kayla's Command. Awesome art card. Oh, hey, look at that. Gold Bug. I think I've got like 12 of these now. I did get a bunch of singles because I didn't think I was going to get any with the Brothers War packs, but there's still like several cards left. So got Goldbug, which is cool. He is a Transformer. And then a rare Astral Cornucopia. It enters the battlefield with X charge counters on it. Choose a color, add 1 mana of that color for each charge counter. Interesting. So you do that every time you tap. So this is good for like multi-color deck if you want to like be versatile. It just costs a lot though, so you gotta pay 30 just to have 1. If you pay like 6, you have 2. If you pay 9, you have 3. So I don't know how crazy you want to get with it. Pretty cool. Hey, look at that, Kayla's Command. So we got the art card, and then we got the actual card. So this one says choose 2. Create a 2/2 colorless construct artifact creature token. Put a 1/1 counter on a creature you control, and it gains double strike at the end of turn. Search your library for a basic plains card, reveal it, put it in your hand, and shuffle. You gain 2 life, and you scry 2. There's a lot of stuff to do just with that one card. Pretty cool. Probably worth 10 cents, but it's still cool. And then Arbalest Engineers. Alright, last pack of the set boosters. That one's cool. Defabricate. It's like destroy target artifact, maybe? That's what it looks like. Alright, let's run through these. Titania, Voice of Gaia. It is a mythic. Cost 3, so it's a pretty low cost commander if you want to play commander. It's got reach, 3/4. Whenever 1 or more land cards are put into play from your graveyard, or put into your graveyard from anywhere, you gain 2 life. At the beginning of your upkeep, if there are 4 or more land cards in your graveyard and you both own and control Titania, Voice of Gaia, and a land called Argoth, Sanctum of Nature, exile them, then meld them into Titania, Gaia Incarnate. And it's the top half of the card. The other card, it has the bottom part. Pretty neat. Teferi's Veil is the list card. Whenever any creatures you control attacks, it phases out at the end of combat. So attack, and then you can't like destroy them or whatever. You can't target them. And then Power Stone Engineer is our foil. So a lot of artifact stuff, which is always fun. Okay, we have our collector booster, and of course it's got a foily premium wrapper. Oh man, this is difficult to open. Alright. So these always have a token at the end. It's a double-sided token. This one's Soldier. So, let's get into it. These are all foils. Well, most of them are foils. So we got Air Marshal, Mishra's Domination, Union of the Third Path, Conscripted Infantry. These are going to be commons and uncommons until we hit the land. So Arms Race, Gruesome Realization, and here is our swamp. Full art foil swamp. All right. Liberator, Urza's Battlethopter. Pretty cool. This is a fun commander too. I tried to make a deck. Maybe I'll try it again now that I have a ton of artifacts. But he only costs 3, as you can see, and he's got flash, so you can play him at any time, like an instant. And he's got flying. He's a 1/2, not very powerful, but you may cast colorless spells and artifact spells as though they had flash, so you can play them at any time. Whenever you cast a spell, if the amount of mana spent to cast that spell is greater than Liberator Urza Battlethopter's power, put a +1/+1 counter on Liberator. So he's got 1 power, so anything you play, first of all, is going to give him a +1 counter, and you just keep doing it. So he's kind of cool, and it's a foil, so that's fun. Awesome. Then we got a full art Drafna, founder of Latnam, legendary creature. 2/1, pay 1 in blue. Return target artifact you control to its owner's hand. Pay 3 and tap. Copy target artifact spell you control. Pretty cool. Another good commander for just 2. Alright, then we have Rescue Retriever, which is an extended art. Dog Soldier. I need dogs and cats for my deck. For a deck I'm building. I do have a dog and cat commander. So he's got flash as well. When Rescue Retriever enters the battlefield, put a +1/+1 counter on each other's soldier you control. Well, he's for soldier deck, I guess. And he is a soldier himself. So prevent all damage that would be dealt to other attacking soldiers you control. I guess that's like no matter what? Not just when he comes into play, because otherwise it'd be part of that? Maybe? That's crazy. Okay. Then we got a foil Sigil of Valor. I love this like old classic shooting star. This one is just, you know, whenever equipped creature attacks alone, it gets +1/+1 for each other creature you control. This is good for samurais, so this might go in my samurai deck because they all attack alone. Hey, another Swiftfoot Boots. Classic. Good. And then a Lodestone Golem. Non-artifact spells cost 1 more to cast. Okay. So it's good for a artifact deck player. We have Starscream, Power Hungry. I actually don't think I have this Transformers card, so this is cool to get one that I don't have. 3 in black. He's got flying. Whenever you draw a card, if you're the Monarch, target opponent loses 2 life. Whenever one or more creatures deal combat damage to you, convert Starscream, and when you do, he is living metal. As long as it's your turn, this vehicle is also a creature. He's got flying, menace, and haste. Whenever Starscream deals combat damage to a player, if there is no Monarch, that player becomes the Monarch. Whenever you become the Monarch, convert Starscream. Interesting. Pretty fun. I like Transformers cards. And our final card is the Temporal Anchor. Foil borderless. Extended art maybe? Legendary artifact. At the beginning of your upkeep, scry 2. Whenever you choose to put 1 or more cards on the bottom of your library while scrying, exile that many cards from the bottom of your library. During your turn, you may play cards exiled with the Temporal Anchor. That's pretty cool. So when you scry, you don't have to worry about, you know, throwing stuff at the bottom of the deck. Pretty cool. We get a Power Stone, and then of course there was a soldier at the end of that. So I am pretty happy with what I got. There's a lot of fun stuff in here. A lot of artifacts that are great that you can use in any other deck, really. So totally fun. I think that I'm gonna definitely start looking at my cards. I've already like sorted out all the artifacts today, so now I have a ton more artifacts to sort out because there's just so many of them, and I am looking forward to, you know, seeing what I have and maybe putting together some kind of artifact deck, or even just like putting artifacts into different decks, because I don't really put artifacts in my decks really, but I should be. I have Urza, you know, who gives artifact creatures +2/+2, and I think he costs, I think, 2 and then a blue and a white. I think it's white blue. I'm not sure. I mean, I'm sure it is white blue, but I don't know if it's 2 or if it's 1. But there's also an artifact that goes with him, which is called the Weak Stone. I forget what else it's called. It's called like the Might Stone and the Weak Stone, I think it is. And that also converts him, kind of like how that Gaia, you flip it over and it's got that giant card. And then the Weak Stone is like the bottom half of it. So, and it's basically, it basically turns that card into this Urza. And he becomes a Planeswalker, and I think you can use both of his, like all of his abilities. You can usually only use 1, I think, and you can use 2 with him per turn. So he's kind of a good overpowered, or actually a high-powered Planeswalker. So yeah, that was a lot of fun opening these cards. It got a lot of fun cards too. Maybe not a super expensive deck, or I mean cards opening, but you know, I'll in my last video I put in some values for the cards that were more than $1.50, and I'm gonna do the same thing with this video. So you should see things pop up right around here, a price come up, and so you should have one like on the bottom left hand corner of your screen if it's worth more than $1.50. So I know people like to see values of cards. I like to see values sometimes, it's fun, but most of the time I just don't care. I just like to open cards and just enjoy them. So thanks so much for hanging out and opening some cards with me today. It's great. Give the video a like if you want to see more. Comment if you want to see like a specific product being opened, because I'm open to any kind of Magic stuff. I just love opening cards and adding to my collection. So let me know in the comments, and that'd be awesome. Thank you if you're already a subscriber. If not, you should subscribe so that you can see more of these kind of videos. And there's also gameplay videos, and it's not just Magic the Gathering stuff. There's a lot of Magic though. Arena, card openings, stuff like that. So if you like that kind of stuff, then stick around, because there's going to be a ton more. So again, thank you so much, and I will talk to you guys soon.